Our government is actually being run and staffed by liberal snowflakes. You just can't make this up. But the Biden-Harris administration's State Department held therapy sessions that turned into crying sessions for employees and staff after Trump won the election. All of this on the taxpayer dime, of course. Here's some reporting from the Washington Free Beacon. Managing stress during change. The Biden-Harris State Department holds therapy session after Trump win. That's reassuring, right? That the nation's top diplomats need therapy sessions at work if the election doesn't go their way. The reporting continues. The Biden-Harris State Department organized an in-house therapy session for employees early Friday following Donald Trump's election victory. Four sources with knowledge of the meeting told the Washington Free Beacon. Managing stress during change, read an internal State Department email sent across the agency that encouraged employees to attend a one-hour session in which they could discuss their feelings about Tuesday's election results. The department's employee consultation services in the Bureau of Medical Services hosted the session, according to a copy of the email notice described by sources to the Free Beacon. So this is a medical issue from the medical department coming in to help people cope with the psychological stress and distress from Trump winning. I wonder, would they have done the same if Kamala had won for the Trump supporting staff there, as few as there probably are? I think we all know the answer. But there's more. Because there always is when it comes to our government. The State Department's Bureau of Near Eastern Affairs, which oversees American diplomacy in the war-torn Middle East, also held a group discussion Friday with Assistant Secretary of State for Near Eastern Affairs Barbara Leaf and Acting Undersecretary for Political Affairs John Bass. So this meeting, with the diplomats assigned to some of the most heated areas of conflict in the world, these are going to be serious people who don't cry and don't melt down and can get on with business, right? Right? One source described the meeting as a cry session over Trump's victory, which is likely to usher in wholesale change at Foggy Bottom, which is where the State Department is headquartered. They are said to have discussed the difficulty of Trump's victory and urged employees to share their feelings in private settings. I mean, clearly, if this story is anything to go by, wholesale change is needed at the State Department, for sure. Because, call me crazy, but I think people with the emotional and mental resilience of fully functioning adults should probably be in charge of American diplomacy, not liberal snowflakes who melt down and need a cuddling session if their candidate loses an election, especially when they're supposed to be neutral public servants with no political ideology or agenda, and they're doing this all on the taxpayer dime. Now, maybe this was a one-off, right? Maybe the election was just so heated and people had such strong emotions about it that they had to take this unusual step. Oh, no. They do this kind of thing semi-regularly, apparently. The State Department also held in-house therapy sessions in May 2023 after a system-wide email glitch assigned random and often incorrect pronouns to employees. The horror! How could anyone ever survive being assigned an incorrect pronoun by a robot? The agency urged any employee who feels upset or hurt as a result of this unfortunate mistake to use its mental health services, the Free Beacon reported at the time. Come on now, y'all have got to be kidding me. Am I being punked? Is Ashton Kutcher about to come out of the wall here like, you're being punked? Like, the Gen Zers won't know what I'm talking about, but like this feels like it can't be real. This should go without saying, but if you need therapy because somebody used the incorrect pronoun for you, you belong in an inpatient program getting serious mental health help. And I don't mean that to be rude. I mean that seriously. Like, you need to build coping skills and resilience with a professional. You do not belong running American diplomacy in one of the most important federal agencies. This is fine. All of this is fine. There's nothing to see here. Everything is running smoothly. The government is doing amazing with our tax dollars, and we should just all be so grateful that these amazing, highly professional, competent patriots are steering our country towards success. Let me know what you think in the comments below of this crazy story. I can't believe, y'all, it's only Monday. How are we going to get through a week of this?